Good morning, friends. So today I'm going to show you the fundamental analysis of one of the multi-bagger stock. Before that, I want to welcome all of you to our channel. Please subscribe and maybe share these kind of video to your group and your friends so that they can also get notification and information top a stock that can give a multi-bagger return in the future. So let's talk about the what is the this particular fundamental analysis of this particular stock, which I'm going to show you. This multi-bagger stock is from Auto Ancillaries. Right now you can see in the screen of last 10 year chart of this particular company, and this company has given 1700% return last 5 years, but more than 10 years the company has given 38,000% return, and the current price with the 1450 rupees. And the market cap this particular stock is just 461 and price to earnings 25.1 and book value 234. Dividend is nothing, and return on capital and return on equity both are very high in the industries. Right now 31.25 for the return on capital employed for this company, and return on equity 24 and face value 10. If you talk about the PEG ratio, this company having 0.72 and equity capital 3.18 and current ratio is 3.22. Price to book value 6.19. Okay. Now, if you talk about the growth factor of the stock is 6 and Piotrowsk is 6. Piotrowsk is 6 and greater than 6 is also considered as very good. Return on asset last 5 years 15.6, and if you talk about debt to profit is 0.2. Debt to profit of 0.2, it means that if you talk about debt to profit 0.2 is talking about the company is having debt and it is recovering very fast. And we talk about alt manager score, which is 11.5, and you can say that when alt manager score is 3 or greater than 3 is very good. So right now this particular stock is having 11.5 alt manager score. Difference of intrinsic value, it is showing in positive 1805. It means the current price something is something less than their intrinsic value. Solid check 1, latest quarter 10.9, and full year EPS for this particular stock is 57.1. 10-year sales growth is 12, but profit growth of 10 year like 22.5. Unplaced promoter holding 54.97, which is very good. If you talk about last 10 year sales growth, it is showing very excellent here. 61.76 growth happened in June 2023. You can see that 28.94 was the actually sales happened in June 23, but before last year the sales was 17.89. Okay, now if you talk about the last 10 quarter EBITDA growth, it is also very good. Right now it is showing 3.45, which is something 49% higher than the June 2026. And if you talk about the particular last 10 quarter interest paid, company is paying very low interest, just 5 lakh rupees, and it was also reduced from last quarter, which has happened 70 lakhs interest they have paid. And if you talk about last 10 quarter PAT growth, it is showing 176% PAT growth happened in June 2026, but there was something happened in the last year. June 2026 was negative 46, but they have recovered very well. If you talk about last 10 quarter EPS growth, which is showing very excellent here, which is also EPS growth happened last 10 years, because the company is showing 6 rupees EPS to now 10.95. And now it is, now if you see your last 10 years sales growth, how the performance in the sales growth in last 10 years, if you see that 43 crore sales was there in 2025 for this company, but now 2023 the sales is 130 crore, and overall net sales growth you can talk about is was negative in March 2020, but it is showing 23.78. The sales percentage happened in the June 2026, 2023. And the last 10 year EBITDA growth, if you talk about last 2020 EBITDA growth of last 10 year, you see 22 crore EBITDA actually they have created EBITDA in June 2023, but this EBITDA was very less in the 2020, 2018, 2017, 2016, which is very excellent growth by this company. 28% EBITDA has been grown in June 2026, and also 17% EBITDA margin company is maintaining. And okay, now last 10 year, how much interest company has paid here? The interest paid by the company just 28 lakh rupees last 1 year. If you talk about 2015, the company was paying the 2 lakh around interest, but now reduced to 28 lakh, means they are recovering very fast. And if you talk about last 10 year PAT growth, the company is showing excellent 49% growth in June 2026. And if you talk about the what happened the last June March 2020, the particular PAT was down because of some kind of lockdown and another issue. If you talk about the EPS growth of last 10 years, which is showing very excellent here. If you talk about the how company's EPS is also growing from 9 rupees to 57 rupees, and EPS growth also happened around 49% last June. And if you talk about these three important information like return on capital employed, return on equity, return on asset, these three are showing very top and very high quality in overall auto insulated industries. Return on equity 25.56, return on capital 33, and return on asset 17.95. And if you talk about last 10 year book value also growing from 36 rupees to 184 rupees in last 10 year, which is exponential growth by this company. If you talk about last 10 year working capital is also reducing from 215 days to 65 days for this company, also good performance by this stock. And if you talk about shareholder fund actually having two kind of information. One is share capital, one is reserve. And the share capital, you can see the company never changing single piece of stock and never diluting equity, and is showing solid 3.18. And reserve is also growing from 11 crore to 71 crore. And if you last 10 year liability is also growing, you can say liability is reducing. Current liability is also reducing from 25 to 22 crore in last 10 year, and non-current also is reduced from 2 crore to now 30 lakh rupees. Very excellent performance by the stock. And if you talk about non-current asset, is also fixed asset is also growing from 4 crore to now 23 crore. And if you talk about the current asset, the company is having short-term investment 19 crore, which is also improved from last few years. And if you talk about there is some problem in the cash crunch, the company having cash very less, just 9 lakh rupees cash, but inventory is 18 crore, and also market they are going to receive from the markets 29 crore. And last 10 quarter promoter holding, you can say the Indian promoter and foreign promoter both are in this particular stock. The foreign promoter increasing their particular position to 35% from 27%, and Indian promoter is also reducing 21 to 19%. What is the company name? The company name is the Galaxy Bearing Limited. Okay, this company was established in 1919 and as a public and Galaxy Group company. Started manufacturing of taper roll bearing and cylinder roll bearing 1994. Very good company. You can read more information about from the website. There are three kind of product companies making. Is called the tapered roller bearing, cylinder roller bearing, and wheel hub bearing. You can see the image on the screen like taper roll, cylinder, or wheel rolls. So then I will request to all of you, please check video advisor before taking any further position in this company. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.